is A plus the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints and rhymes. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Ready, set, steady, bang. Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow.
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Strap in, this will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Black 80!
Do your job! Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey!
Black,
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Hey, check.
Black is on!
This is Mostert. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Score, fellas. They do not
Caught
score.
the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one. And maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
44, alert!
Rush in!
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Delta.
Check safety!
Easy.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Come on, fellas. Ready?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Under 10. Let's go. Bravo.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
Here we go.
How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there?
Not easy for any quarterback to get out of the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
I got you, pump. Whip. Watch the whip. Switch. He's checking. Crash. Chance. twist, watch.
Check.
Shit.
On third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on third down to force the incompletion to set up fourth. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Switzer on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
All right, now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Alert!
Hey.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Think about some of the memorable performances that Ben Roethlisberger's had over the years, and one of them came against the Ravens. He threw 6 touchdowns back in 2014 in a win against Baltimore. And actually, now that I think about it, that was on the heels of a 6-touchdown performance in a win over Indianapolis the week prior. So October of 2014 was kind of Big Ben.
Coming to you. Watch
From midfield, here's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this will be out of bounds at the 1 here. The 12-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
From the 16, Jackson flush to his right. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Jackson. Ryan has it. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Let's get it together, defense.
Jackson from the shotgun, being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here's Sam Cook now, standing just about on his own goal line. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
There we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is their third drive. Right now, it's not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this is their third drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Here's Grant. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Oh, yeah!
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Well, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Right here, right here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Nice throw there by Jackson. You think about what a boost he gave Baltimore the middle of last year. Led them to victories in 6 of their last 7 games as a starter, replacing Joe Flacco, who had the hip issue. That strong finish was good enough for the Ravens to capture their first AFC North crown since 2012. And now Jackson's a known commodity. He's the unquestioned starter, and with increased expectations and pressure on the former Heisman Trophy winner. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready. Okay. Right there in the middle. 55. Get that quarterback. And we go.
They go play action to Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Grant. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They find some open field here. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Now to look.
Check 55 to Mike. Hey, get me back.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. But now it's 3rd and goal.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Check 4.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
Starting to look like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one. Knock it away. Brings up a 4th down decision.
Tucker's kick is good. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and
rare.
excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down. About the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for the Baltimore touchdown. A great return as they're finally able to take him down. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
They absolutely have to protect the football. It's got to be priority #1 because
looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. They'll buy some time running, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. T.J. Watt. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Jackson. This one complete to Seth Roberts. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. You know what coming. As this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these...
No, return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And this one is right down Broadway. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Here we go, here we go. Black 20.
At the line to start their next drive. And last time, one play
That's
interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of framing it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
Play action, show him the ball, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
It's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal, give yourself a lead going into the half.
He lost the football. It's picked up by the Steelers. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. The defense gets in the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Lock it there! Lock it there!
Good run here with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his second touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
That lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played, the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be enough. I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Get ready to go into the half. Give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Well, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Set, hut! 60 yard!
Watch the slant. Shoot!
Check, check! Fresno! 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 Bang, bang!
Looking to throw again on 7th down. Jackson going deep here for Bryant. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they will way down near the 40-yard line.
You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
He's crashing. He's
King, King.
25. Check 25.
Here's Mostert. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
At the Ravens' 36-yard line.
After the pick up of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
In your face.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Get him, boy.
That's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here comes the ball.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
All right, now. Black 30.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go, fellas.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This one from 46 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Let's see if that script is a good one for them. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept their man by making the plays. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Target. Check nickel.
Jackson, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note of that. He said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look into that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Watch the safety creep.
Snickers, gotta spin. 8, 8, 8, 8.
Throwing on second and 8. Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Let's go.
Set! Block 80!
Watch the slant.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back.
They'll run it now. Here we go. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
You got it.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Line 36. Hey, they're scared.
Like I said,
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Watch the out.
double.
Slam.
Back and turn.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
I got you, son.
They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball.
Here we go. Like 80.
Those guys who can play out on the perimeter, who can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
58 to Mike. Watch the screen.
On the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Give me the ball every time.
James Washington, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch the slant. Hey, check.
Jackson from the line. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Jackson. He's going deep for one. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Hey, let's go. Intercept.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for two. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Set! Blue 30.
Check. 48's the mic. Hey, defense, let's go.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's third down. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense.
Easy.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
Hey, alert.
Double dog. That's the way. Check three. Safe. Joker.
Takes 2 of them.
Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now they'll run on the ball. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
All day, baby.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. First and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
They've
been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there. He forces it incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes out.
Now the pass brought in by Roberts. And he gets us up just shy of the 15. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
4 down, 4 down.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's Jackson, operating from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by Roberts. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Jackson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't.
Tyson Owusu able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
All day, baby, all day.
Throwing on second down. Jackson. Roberts has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
The Ravens on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. Snead's got him. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down midfield. First target, first catch, and a first down. The Snead figures to be an important veteran presence for Lamar Jackson. 2 years ago, it was a disappointing 2017 for Snead. That was in New Orleans. But then had a bit of a bounce-back campaign a season ago in his first go-around with Baltimore. 62 catches, 650 yards. Surgery in the offseason on his left index finger, but back to full health and ready to go. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing is Jackson. His man, it's Andrews. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They get him the third at a time as that leads us to a fourth down. And he's got his man on the out route. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, physically, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners
here we go.
days like we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They don't go to dinner. But after a play like that, they might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two.
Hey, I mean, no still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, it's just me and you.
From the gun, this over. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now look at this. Big game by Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Here we go. 15 on it. Single.
They go play action with Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Pittsburgh, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week.
S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Yeah. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. Yeah. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out in my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. It clear the way when my crew comes.